Hey guys, this is a warning to all Americans who want to build real wealth. I'm going to give you four things that you need to start doing today, right now. Now, if you don't do these four things, you're going to get further behind in terms of the wealth gap. America is splitting, guys, into the haves and the have-nots more and more every single day. We see the wealth gap increasing. If you don't want to be on the side of the have-nots, there's some really important things you need to do right now. What you have today, guys, remember, is a reflection of what you did the past 10 or 15 or 20 years with money. So what you're going to have in the next 10, 15, 20 years from now is going to be a reflection of what you do today with money. Number one is you got to get focused. You got to get clear on what you want. You need a plan, a written plan. Write it down. One of the hardest things for people to do is to just sit and think and come up with exactly what they want. Sounds very easy and very simple to think about, okay, what do I want? No, but to actually figure it out, put it on paper, you'd be shocked at how difficult that exercise is for a lot of people. It's hard for people to get clear on exactly what they want. What do you want? Figure it out specifically. Do you have a vision board? Do you have plans laid out and you have some goals to help you get to where you want to go, to help you reach your vision that are in front of you? Maybe they're on your screensaver. Maybe they're on your cell phone. But do you have these things laid out, right? Do you have any daily reminders that says, oh, I got to do this today, about the habits that are going to help you get to where you want to go with money? Do you even have goals written down? You got to ask yourself these questions. You can't afford to be out here wandering aimlessly without having any goals, without having a target. You got to know exactly what you want, and you got to know your goals, your vision. You got to get focused and clear about your vision, about your goals, and then allow those goals and that vision to dictate and to determine and guide your actions. So if it doesn't fit with your goals, don't do it. If those friends don't line up with you where you think you want to be in 20 years, don't hang around them. If it doesn't line up with your vision, leave it alone. If it doesn't line up with your goals, leave it alone, because it's not going to lead to the outcome that's going to make you successful if it doesn't fit your goals that you have for your money. Travel down the path that leads to what you want, but you first got to know what you want. If you don't know what you want, then you don't know what to do to get to where you want to go. So you have to be clear with the person in the mirror about what you want. That's going to help you make decisions. Number two, turn off the noise. Turn off the noise of social media so much. Turn off the noise of the get rich fast stuff. Turn off everything that's fast money that you know or listen to. We call it building wealth because you have to actually build it. And it takes time to build wealth. Get rich quick is not it. You have to build. And the reason you got to take time to build is because you have to become the person that's able to manage and handle what you're building. Let's put it like this. If I was to drop $1 million in your lap right now, you think you might be in a better situation. But just ask the lottery winners who get 5 million and 10 and $20 million dropped in their lap. A lot of them don't make it because they're not the person that it takes to manage and keep the money. And so you build for a reason. It's a process for a reason, not just to build the money, but to build you. You have to realize that it's not going to be fast. It's not going to be immediate. It's not going to be a microwave or air fryer fast. Stop following the fast money crowd, guys. Turn off the noise. Stop following the fast money podcast. Stop following the fast money YouTube channels. If you're on this YouTube channel, this is not a fast money YouTube channel. This is a YouTube channel that says it's a process. You have to have an emergency fund. You have to invest money slowly and consistently. You have to take your time to do a budget. You have to organize your money. You got to build a strong financial foundation before you go out and start trying to build that business. That's what I say on this YouTube channel. This is not a get rich quick, fast money guru type of YouTube channel. It's just not, because I understand that getting wealth, getting rich takes time, and it's a process that you have to go through, and you got to build up certain things about you if you want to get rich, get wealth, and sustain the wealth and keep the wealth and pass the wealth on to future generations. It's not about get rich quick. So I'm telling you, Leave those channels, those get rich fast podcasts that you listen to, right? Where they have the guests come on and the guest tells about how they got $50,000 in 6 months. Okay. Stop following the slick, quick, fast talking people who always have a scheme or always have a shortcut. Listen, they sound good. I mean, they sound really good. They sound convincing and they motivate you and they want you to try this new thing that they're doing, an easy way or quick way to make money for yourself. There are ways you can make money for yourself. But when it comes to real, sustainable, true wealth, it takes time to build. I'm not saying don't be efficient. I'm not saying don't innovate. I'm not saying any of that. Don't look for better ways. I'm not telling you that. I'm telling you to build what you want, build the life you want, build the wealth you want and the portfolio you want, right? Build that business that you want, build it up. And that's going to give you a firm foundation with your wealth. And anybody that tells you anything different, that you don't have to build wealth, that you can have it all tomorrow, anybody telling you that, move on. If they're telling you you can make $100,000 in 3 months, move on. Is it possible that some people do this? A tiny, tiny, tiny percent, 0.00001. Yeah, it's possible. Somebody out there right now is getting struck by lightning. Somebody out there right now is winning $1 million in some lottery somewhere. But for 99.9999% of us, we got to do it the old-fashioned way, which is to build over time. Number three is you have to read, and get new information. You need much more information. You need to be seeking information, learning new information, reading a personal financial book a week, or one personal financial book a week is 48 books. Is it 48? No, it's actually 52 weeks in a year. It's 52 books. If you just read 52 books in a year, you will have so much knowledge in your brain about how to manage personal finances, about how to invest, whatever it may be. You're going to learn so much. But here's the kicker. You can't just read common sense ways to build your wealth and personal financial books. You have to apply the information. You have to actually go out and put the information to use in your own life. So you have to get the new information, but then you have to apply the information. You have to be challenged to change things about your old thoughts with money. Again, you are where you are with money based on how you think about money, based on how you thought about money in the past, right? If you thought any different with money, then you'd be at a different place with money. You'd have a different amount of money invested. You'd have a different sum of money in your account somewhere. All of your behaviors line up with your way of thinking. If you learn to think different through gathering new information from new perspective through new books, then you'd have new information, and then your financial behaviors and outcomes would reflect it. If you keep doing what you've always been doing with the same information that you've always had with your money, guess what? You're going to get the exact same outcome, right? The reason you want new information is because you want new thoughts. And the reason you want new thoughts is because you want new behaviors. And the reason you want new behaviors is because you want new and different outcomes with money. Americans, we spend a lot of time watching TV, watching Netflix, watching football, watching basketball, right? We spend a lot of time watching stuff, but we need to be spending more time reading new information and figuring out how to best apply that new information in our lives with our money. We need to spend more time doing, more time producing, more time creating, more time applying. Listen, make the library or audiobooks online your pastime, right? Or your hobby. We need to probably build less man caves in our basements and build more libraries on the first floor of our homes. Listen, I know people with all the jerseys, they got all the latest shoes, they got the latest whatever, the latest cars or whatever. But we need to have the latest information in our brains and then figuring out how to apply that information in our brains. Number four is this. You got to get a mentor. You got to get somebody who's older, who's wiser, and who is at the place that you want to be at with money. Don't be afraid to ask somebody for help, but ask the right person too. You don't want to, if you want to be married one day, you don't want to get a counselor or a mentor who's single. If you want to be in shape one day, physically fit, you may not want to ask someone to be your mentor who's not in shape, who doesn't eat right. But the point is, don't get a broke mentor. When you're striving for wealth, get somebody who is at where you want to be one day in life with money. You look at somebody and say, where are they at with what? With wealth? And it doesn't have to be a flashy person, right? Most millionaires in America are not real flashy people. They're not flashing their wealth on IG. That's not what they do. But you really, really, really need somebody that's on your side, who's on your team, who is not related to you, right? Not a brother or sister or uncle or aunt, cousin. No, but somebody not related to you who can look you right in the eyes and tell you the truth about you, about your situation, or about your behaviors with money. You need to have somebody like that on your team who challenges you and challenges your old ways of thinking with money. Super important. Don't be too proud to ask for help, right? So those 4 things, that's my 4 things, guys, that you can do today to be on the side of the haves in 20 years. 4 things: get focused and get clear about what you want. A written plan, vision, goals, action steps, write it down. Turn off the noise, turn off the shortcuts, get ready to dig your heels in and actually build what you want. Once you figure out what you want in number 1, get ready to build. It's going to be dirty. It's going to be hard. It's going to be tough. It's going to be rough, but do it anyway. It's not get rich quick. It's a process. The 3rd thing was to read, get new information, but don't just get new information, but be ready to apply the new information. Apply it. Have you a library of new books and new information and how you're going to apply it. The 4th thing I said was get a mentor, somebody who's where you want to be. Don't be afraid to ask somebody. And when you get that mentor, listen to them and apply the lessons and information they give you to your own life. This has to be a person that has the capacity to actually help you. They have the experience, the know-how to actually help you. Hey, that's my 4 things, guys. That's my warning to all Americans and all people who want to build wealth. This thing is separating haves, have-nots. If you got anything at all out of this quick video, guys, do me a favor, smash the like button and also drop me a comment below. I want to hear from you guys. What would you tell your 20-year-old self if you knew what you knew right now? What would you tell your 20-year-old self about money? Guys, do me a favor, take care of yourself, but always, always remember to take care of other people. Hey guys, I offer one-on-one financial mentoring and coaching. If you're looking to grow your current income by adding multiple streams of income, or you want to maximize the current income that you have and get the most out of your money right now, or simply become a better manager of your money, a better steward over your current finances, I might be a good fit for you. Or if you're looking to get into the real estate game, perhaps buy properties, perhaps even manage the properties that you have right now better, or simply grow a real estate portfolio. I've got 22 years of owning and managing my own real estate, so I can definitely help you in that area as well. You'll find a link to my schedule below. Feel free to reach out to me, guys, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace.